welcome back. What up, what up, what up, good people? Welcome back to the greatest podcast on the face of the earth. This is the LaVar Walker Show podcast, and today is Monday, December 12th, 2023. We don't have much left in this year. It's been a great year. I hope it's been a great year for you guys. It's been a great year for me. Everything's been going good, and I wish nothing but peace and blessings to all of you who have supported me throughout the year. Shout out to all the comedy clubs I got to visit and the theaters. And 2024 will even be bigger and better than ever. I see people checking in, man. I see we got quite a few people in here this evening. What's happening? Sundog, Peaceful Journey. I see you, Bill Hathaway in the house. In the house. So much been going on, man. Yesterday was crazy. Our good friend, and can we call him a comedian? Yeah, man. Our good brother Charleston White got jumped at his comedy show. Saw a little bit of the footage. I'm gonna play a little bit of it. Can't play the whole thing because you'll get flagged. Don't want to show any type of violence because it doesn't exist in Facebook and YouTube world. Oh, wait, let me start.
Talk right.
I already got the back here.
Talk right.
I already got the back here. I don't give a damn about getting booed, nigga. I done already got paid. You paid to see me, nigga. You paid to see me. Lakers, Jazz, and Warren ass, nigga. Pull out some money, though. Pull out some money, though.
Talk right.
Yeah, see, I'm going to tell you how it went wrong from being an experienced comedian. What appeared to happen is our good brother Charleston was on stage dying a horrible death. Charleston didn't have nothing to say to the people. He was just up there talking. He was doing what's called stand-up talking and yapping. Yeah. And them jeans he had on didn't make it no better. And I think that is what it really caused the crowd to be hostile, was them jeans. He too damn old to be wearing them jeans with them spaghetti strings on them or whatever the hell that is. And they gotta, see, when in roasting as a comedian, let me explain this to y'all. Whenever you see a comic roasting, if they super successful, rich, when they go talking about it, and it's not even just for comedians, but for anybody, you lose the roast when you start talking about how much money you got. That is like the lowest hanging fruit in roasting. You've lost. Well, you gotta go, I got this money though. I got this money though. What money you got? Like, that is like, it's just not clever. It doesn't show signs of being a real comedian. And you know what I mean? I'm a cool roaster. You know what I'm saying? If y'all see some of the damage I've done on these shows, but it was just. And listen, I like Charleston. You know what I'm saying? I like his message. I think sometimes his message can get buried in the drama and the bullshit. But I like his message. But they got you, bro. Because I'm going to explain to y'all what happened, because I can't play the whole violent video. So after what I showed you guys, what ended up happening was the dude came up to the stage, and a lot of you seen the video. Charleston picks up a flower pot, throws the flower pot at the guy, hits him in the head. Then, like, the guy's charging the stage more, hits him with a mic, and as he gets hit, what Charleston didn't see was his friend who ran a full football route. So dude was here, and then there was people blocking him or whatever. So his homeboy just ran right around. Charleston was opened up, got a full quarterback sack, And I saw this man as he sat on Charleston's chest with a right, with a left, and caught Charlie with a left, man. And I mean, he caught him with a bad when I saw it. And I wish I could play it because, you know what I'm saying? You can't show stuff like that on some of these platforms. But yeah, man, they got him, bro. Oh, they got him. Oh, he just had a rough set, man. He was bombing, though. He was bombing. He had lost the audience. He wasn't saying nothing. The people's in that crowd like, man, we done paid these $50, $60 to get in here, man. We want to hear some material, man. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear some jokes. And I want to tell all the people in the world, I hate to say this, but start booing again. We got to get people out of the way. I mean, comedy is in a bad state right now. Boo these people off the stage. You know, I got booed as a comic, and I got better, right? I didn't get bitter. I got better. And just start booing. That's going to, like, kind of clear a lot of this mess that's in the way of stand-up comedy right now, because I mean, it's just in a dire state. And I know a lot of y'all are going out here to some of these comedy shows, you paying $75, $85, you ain't cracking a smile. And we in such a group tank virus mentality. You at a comedy show not cracking a smile, you might hear a couple other laughs, but you don't want to look too mean because you feel like you'll be judged, and then you're thinking, boy, am I hating? Am I just a hater right now? And it's like, nah, that person really isn't funny, and y'all need to boo these fucking people because it's just getting out of hand. I've been doing this for a while, and the state of comedy, when I tell you technology is disrupting everything, like literally everything. Technology has turned every profession, and I only thought it applied to comedy. I often compare comedy as being a hard job because it this is the equivalent of being a professional comedian. It's like you're a professional NBA player, right? And you get to the stadium and it's 75,000 people in the stands. They getting ready to start the game. When the game starts, everybody in them stands can run down on the court and play against you. That's being a stand-up comedian. But that same analogy applies almost to all professions now because the internet and this technology has given us a way to communicate, with each other. So you just have fucking idiots and and people that don't even know what the fuck they're talking about, like giving legal advice, financial advice, relationship advice, and it's just run amok. Like literally. So it's good to you know what I mean? It's just pros and cons to a lot of this, man. And it's wild to me, bro. But y'all need to start booing motherfuckers because comedy is just in the shitter. And it's like, ugh, God. And I'm not, look, shout out to my people. Y'all know who y'all are, but man, come on. Some of this bullshit they got out here is like, damn, I can't believe this motherfucker stole my money. Whew. And I've had my rough nights. I have had my rough nights on that stage, man. But whew, man, I think old Uncle Charlie got to just eat this one and say he bombed. And if Charleston sees this bad, ain't nothing wrong with bombing. We all bomb. So, damn. But them jeans Charleston had on wasn't shit. What are those? Did y'all see these fucking jeans? Look at these jeans this nigga got on. What the fuck are the squiggly lines? What is that? What are these nut jeans? What are these? Like, damn. Like I would have booed them damn jeans. I would have stood there like, yeah, you got a pocket full of money, motherfucker, but them goddamn jeans ain't shit. Them fucking jeans, bro. This nigga got straws, look like straws wrapped around the motherfuckers. Like, them shits are horrible. They look like a candle wick. Like you just light the jeans and they slowly burn. Oh my God. Oh, just horrific. But it's what it is, man. Charles, you can't be going to these places just causing chaos. People just wanted to laugh. They didn't want to see a fucking battle, a war on the stage. Damn. That's why y'all need to come to my show, where it's really funny and peaceful. Come to my shows. It ain't gonna be. But see though, even if I get a heckler, I think it's another thing too. When you're doing comedy as long as I have, when you get a heckler, I think one of the most brilliant things a comedian can do with a heckler is engage the heckler and make the heckler laugh at himself and also the crowd laugh at him. And then that's just an overall uplifting effect over the whole room. Like that's one of the facets of comedy. That's like some brilliant type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just little nuances in comedy. When you able to do that, get into it, and you don't flip the person to loving you, man. That is some brilliant shit. Charleston White, let me tell you something, man. He definitely, brother Charleston, you definitely need security, bro. He on some bullshit because what's happened is this, right? So Charleston has a very great ability to harbor attention and get the light shined on him. And but the way he harnesses that attention and gets that light shown on him is through negative energy. So there are other super negatively vibrating people who desperately seek, some more shine on their negativity. So they're going to chase Charleston's light. So all of the negative people that say, yeah, if I can kick Charleston's ass or beat him up or some shit, then I get the light and then I can run with it. Like, it's very, very weird. It's weird, man. But he needs security. He need every bit of goddamn boy. He needs security like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna even cap with y'all. Charles, keep your security, brother. Keep them. Call the police on the people, do what you gotta do, but man, don't be stupid out here, man. But it's just, that's what he do though. But Charleston White's initial message that I was receiving from him was street shit is whack, gang life is whack, and he called out a lot of the inadequacies in the community, which I applauded him for. But I think sometimes he can just go too far if he's attacking children or women. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I want him to do well. I think he's very entertaining though. Very entertaining. I love watching him. So you know what I'm saying. No, he not. I mean, he has to develop, man. Stand up. What y'all gotta understand about stand up comedy is damn near like judo, martial arts. It's like judo, martial arts, golf. I'm not gonna say the physical aspect of judo, martial art, but it's a game of self and thought and experience and discovering like who you are. So relatively speaking, it takes a while for a person to fully develop as a stand-up comedian. Like many, 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 many years, years and years and years. And what has happened in stand-up comedy is you got a lot of guys that get big very quick online And when they introduce these people that have discovered them online, most of those people have never even been to a comedy show. You know what I mean? So they have their own built-in audiences. So they don't even know what to compare the comedy to. And you just end up getting lost in that space. So, I mean, it's wild, though, but comedy's man, it's a hell of a game. Hell of a game. Hell of a game, man. You go through the ropes just trying to get funny, and you get a couple of ha-has, and then you get you some laughs, and then you figure out like most of the shit you're doing is hack, and then you sounding like other comics, or you riffing, or you seeing what comic is successful and you doing similar shit to him, and it take it, you got to get booed and lose gigs and money. It just takes a lot to find your voice, and the best comedians are like great pieces of steak, like just very, very well seasoned. You know what I'm saying? So, Charleston good. He gonna get there. You know what I mean? And but moving right along, boy, I got so long winded on that, man. I asked a question yesterday on Twitter, and I want to get some of y'all to chime in with me on this one. Who will be the new face of the NBA after LeBron James is gone? Now, before y'all answer this, I'm gonna say the person I posted this question on Twitter, and the person responded and said, "It's over for the NBA. That's why owners are selling. It's just the interest is falling off." And I said, you know what? That's an interesting point, because I know that the league is, we getting a lot of foreign players, we're getting a lot of international players, but in that, I don't believe that they have the panache or the je ne sais quoi to be stars. You know what I mean? Like, they could be good players, but the NBA needs stars. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron, a star. Jordan, a star. Magic Johnson was a star. The NBA needs stars to harbor that attention. You know what I'm saying? So I could see that. It seems like after LeBron, we just full of foreigners. And it'll be there, it'll be profitable, but it won't draw that same attention, and it won't implant itself as heavily in culture as it once did. Because it's just not cool. Look, no knock to any of my foreign brothers and sisters, but a lot of times Americans tune out from accents and shit. Buy beer. You want a great beer? Or to get Air Nike, or like nobody, like we can't, you know what I mean? It's very difficult to grasp onto that. So that was interesting, and that was just my thoughts. So, I mean, and then too, the new NBA has gotten a lot softer. You know what I mean? It's hella like the players pretty much tell the owners what to do. It's I don't know. It's losing a lot of its luster. Like, there are just no real dogs in the league no more. Like, in the NBA, if the fans boo or call a player a bitch, like, the fans get escorted out. Like, what kind of weak ass shit is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to the fear in the NBA when Michael? The thing about Michael versus LeBron, Michael Jordan instilled fear in people. So the other day, I think the coach called LeBron a bitch or something, and then Ime Udoka got kicked out of the game. The difference in Michael Jordan and LeBron is, if Ime Udoka would have called Michael Jordan a bitch, Michael would have took it personal. And he would have put between 60 to 70 points on their ass. That's the difference. Didn't nobody you couldn't even look Michael Jordan in the eye in the NBA if you listen to the stories. Every person, man, I told her, I just said his shoe was untied. And then I took that personal and put 50 on you like he was such a dog, like just, but this new league, this buddy shit, and they want to hang, they like ain't no real rivalries. Like, it's kind of whack. Like, there's no man, where's the manliness shit? You know what I'm saying? They used to walk on eggshells. Like, teams be like, do not look Michael in the eye. Don't say nothing rude to him. Don't do anything. Like, literally. Do not charge him. Don't turn him up. Please. And I mean, these is man after man after man after man that talks about Michael Jordan and carries his leg. Like, he's just mythical. I don't hear people saying this shit about LeBron. I don't hear one nigga in the league talking about, yeah, man, and Bron had looked at me and dropped 80. Like, no, dog. No. So I just don't know. The new face of who will it be? John Morant want to be a thug. Who will it be? Wembanyama. But I mean, Wembanyama is a circus show freak. He's a freak, man. That's a sideshow. That boy look like one of them damn things at the on the car lots, the big ass. He look like one of them big inflatables on the car lot, man. Shit don't even make sense. Nigga, it don't even have to jump to dunk the ball. He dunks and then jumps up. Because I guess he's awkward about being 11 feet, 12 inches tall. It don't even make sense. That's That's freaky shit. That's freaky, man. Make no damn sense. Be no 7 feet, 5 inches. Why? Why? It's just ridiculous. Like, well, why did your pituitary gland keep producing, sir? Like, this is ridiculous. I mean, hormonally speaking, like, this don't make sense. Oh, long ass. Bishop Eddie Longbody. Like, come on. But who will be the new face of the NBA? Do y'all know? Who do y'all think it'll be? Real talk. Who y'all got for the new face of the NBA? There was no, let me see. There was no hugging, hanging out with the other team's players. So obviously the bad boy Pistons beat the man. I'm telling you, dog. You know what? Hey, Matt Treese, let me tell you something. So I was in the movie Uncle Drew. If y'all ever seen that, go check out the movie Uncle Drew. I'm in the beginning because I did Punch Up for Uncle Drew. And I was the Foot Locker manager right when it first comes on. So I got to work with all of the basketball players. So, damn, now I done lost my train of thought. There was no hugging, hanging out with the other team's players. So I was hell. The bad boys Celtics. I done forgot my train of thought because I had a story to tell y'all. Damn, I had a story. Oh, yeah. So I worked on Uncle Drew, worked with Chris Webber. So Chris Webber was on Instagram and he had talked about a time when I don't know who Chris Webber was playing for. It might have been the Sacramento Kings, and they pulled up to the Bulls Stadium and they're getting off of the bus. And Michael Jordan is sitting there on the hood of his Ferrari smoking a big cigar. As they're walking off the bus, Michael Jordan looks at him and says, "Who's guarding me? Who's guarding me tonight?" And they pointed to the guy, and Mike laughed and said, 50, and got in the car and drove off. Like, this is just legendary shit. Like, that NBA was ridiculous, man. That was ridiculous, yo. Them 90s, that shit was different. Y'all don't even understand like how everybody when I was 9. People's like, what are you going to do? You grow up. And I said, I'm going to the NBA. Y'all do not understand what it was like growing up in the 80s. In the 80s, man. Michael Jordan got drafted to the Chicago Bulls in 1984. Okay? In 1984, I was 7 or 8 years old. I got to see, I was 7 in 84. Let me tell y'all something, man. I got to literally watch the journey growing up on the south side of Chicago of a literal superhero. Like, just ridiculous, man. Just, this man wasn't talking, no shit, just works well from the bottom. Just killing, bro. Killing. So, listen, man. That NBA era was woo. When they say NBA fantastic back then, they wasn't lying. All them franchise players, that shit was good, bro. That shit was good, man. So I don't know. The new face of the NBA, I don't know. The NBA just probably end up getting boring and just turning into baseball or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think. That's what I'm thinking. They end up turning into baseball, which leads us to our next topic. So the Dodgers just signed this player, Ohtani, a Japanese player named Ohtani, to a $700 million deal for 10 years. $70 million a year. A year to play baseball. A Japanese kid. That is insane, bro. I don't even think Michael Jordan probably made 60 million like his whole career. How much did Mike Jordan make his NBA career? Yeah, Jordan only made $90 million. $90 million playing for the Bulls all them years, dog. This kid is 25 years old. Ohtani. A $700 million damn. I mean, we might as well just round this shit up to $1 billion for baseball. And what's so shocking to me, I don't watch baseball. And I know I'll be wearing these Dodgers hats. I just like them because they look cool. But how much are tickets to a baseball? What are baseball tickets going for? $1,000? Like, what is happening? I'm not knocking him. I'm not saying that Ohtani can't play. I'm sure he's a superior player. But who is watching baseball? I can promise you, Ohtani could come to my house right now. I would not know who the hell he was. But how is baseball generating this kind of revenue? Can somebody answer that for me? That is stupid ass money. Yeah, but where is the revenue coming from? Where's the revenue coming from? I can't name a baseball player. The only reason I know him because he didn't sign a damn near $100 billion, $1 billion contract. So I'm trying to figure out how this baseball, because if they've signed him to a $700 million deal for 10 years, bro, they want to make about $7 billion back off of him. Like, it's well, it's like times 10, bro. So how? So just because they play year round? I just don't know, man. Look, my granddaddy was an avid baseball watcher, but it's boring. That shit is boring to me, bro. I mean, yo, that shit boring. Like you sit up watch that shit. It's like the score be low at the end, and it's one of the hardest games because baseball is damn near like, bro, that shit like golf. But you got a motherfucker throwing that golf ball at your ass, and you gotta hit that shit with your bat or club. Like it's damn near like golf. Like it's a hard sport. Oh no, no, that is crazy because he played for the Dodgers. Nah, I, I just wore the hat, bro. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was not even thinking about that, Donald. But that is just crazy to me, man. Well, maybe because he is an international player. So the international players are just taking over. But I just think right now what's happening with us in sports as Americans. So like when you think about it, when I was coming up in the 70s and 80s, it was like, bro, literally that Biggie brand was so real. You either selling crack rock or you got a wicked jump shot. So like we largely felt in the community like literally like that is our only way out. And that guy, them basketball courts were packed. They were packed, bro. Like I'm talking about brothers was coming out there like, man, I got to get to the league. I got to get the hell up out of here, man. It was serious. It was serious, man. I mean, it's not like that anymore. Like attention is so fractured. Kids would much rather be YouTubers or streamers or podcasters. It's so many more options and opportunities available to kids. And I just think the NBA is going to turn into foreigners and just nepotism babies. You know what I'm saying? You can't even think about going to the NBA in 10 more years. If your daddy wasn't in the league, you not going. Like it's a whole genetic thing. And I'm pretty sure that these women that chase after these NBA players think about that too. Like, well, if he do go broke and I got his seed, that seed will probably end up going to the league. So it'll take care of me. Like it's crazy, bro. It is crazy. It's just a different world. But this dude, $700 million. I looked up the taxes on that, the taxes he would pay, and out of that 700 million, he's gonna bring less than half of that home, and I don't even think that includes his. I didn't even take out the agent's fee. So he has 70 million. We can do some pocket watching. So that's minus. Uh, no. I'm sorry. 700 million minus 70 million. Now that's just for his agent fees of 70 million, which gives him 630,000. He got to pay 37% in California tax, 12% California state tax. It's ridiculous. No, federal tax 37%, California state tax like 12.5. He gonna bring home half, about 300 something million over the course of that. It's like literally the governor should have met him. The governor of California should have met him and gave him the biggest hug because it's like it's like California is on his back. Like he is paying all the taxes and fixing all the roads and shit in California. Like that is insane. That's an insane amount of money. And to be 25 to sign a damn near $1 billion deal to play baseball. I mean, I'm sure this is a strong young man, but like I'm thinking if that was me, bro, I would crash and burn. Like it's no way, bro. I mean, if I'm sitting on 700 million, I'm like, yo, I'd be like, man, I don't feel like going to practice today. I want to ride my boat. I want I want to get on my private jet. I don't do no practice, man. I just want to chill. That's why I give it to LeBron though. If in that GOAT debate, in the LeBron versus Jordan GOAT debate, I think overall, as a human being and a person, I think LeBron is head and shoulders above Michael, just as a father, as a general man, head and shoulders uh, above Michael. But Michael just had, that super killer instinct, and I don't even know what the hell I was about to talk about. I just lost where I was going. No, I didn't see that. But no, 700 million. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Mm-mm. I'm gonna burn through that money so quick. Not quick, but it's like I'm not fuck practice. Got time for this shit. I don't have time. But that is insane. I lose my mind. Women, all them women and shit after him. Bruh. Everybody know he got 700 million. Do you know like women are probably looking at him like a Oscar Mayer Wiener truck or something like, yo, like, and he a tall Japanese man? Man, forget about it, bro. They are throwing themselves at his ass. They throwing him at. It's over. It's over. All right. Moving right along. The good brother John Stamos, actor John Stamos, appeared to be high on the red carpet. Let's look at John here. Okay.
What are you? I think they'd have some here, right? No candy at all. I saw one guy handing out chocolate.
That didn't look too bad. Let me blow it up some more. Did he look high, y'all? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, he like oh hell yeah. Oh, he high. He high as hell. Look how he don't know where the hell he at. He looking like Willy Wonka. Woo. But I mean, come on, John Stamos in his 60s, man. If he going to get high in his 60s, let him get high. Yeah, he was gone. He was gone. Let's go through that one more time, y'all. Let's go through that one more time. Okay, yeah. Hey, oh, yeah, come on. Like he almost tripped. Did you see him almost trip? Oh my God. Oh, he high as a kite. He higher than Chinese math. Oh, very high. Stamos high. Yeah, he was smoking on Wonka. That boy was smoking on a Wonka. Very high, very high. Yeah, he was high as hell. Wasn't he high? That suit was clean, but it did look like he probably did a bump before he walked his ass up out there. And when he did him a bump. As soon as he did it, the AD, the one of the assistant directors came knocking on that trailer door. So he did, oh, and then started getting ready. He's 60 something, man. John Stamos look good to be in his 60s though, man. Got him a young woman, got him a new baby. One thing about being a man, we can sure take our time. Father time is sometimes kind to us. I saw where a 70-year-old woman in Africa just had a child at 70. Could you imagine, ladies? You 70 with a baby? A man, we in our 70s, we got a damn newborn. That's sad. The state would have to come in and take over that baby. Cause it ain't no way in the hell you're a 70-something-year-old woman with a newborn. You gonna be 80 with a 10-year-old, and you getting out of here. You know what I'm saying? 85, like that's crazy, man. Whew, Lord have mercy. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Let's keep it moving along. All right, this one gonna be a spoiler alert. I want to give a little review on this new Netflix movie called Leave the World Behind. If you have not seen this, get off of this live right now if you plan on seeing it. I'm going to say it again. If you haven't seen it, get off this live right now because I don't want to spoil it for you. So I checked it out last night. Good movie. Pretty good. Had a stupid ending. And there was certain things in the plot which I was like, eh. And one of the things I did not like them doing was demonizing Tesla. They had Teslas just driving and crashing into themselves. And I'm like, come on, man, this is just, you know. But it was a movie just about what the world would be like if the internet stopped. Like if we were under cyber attack and another country took over our internet and like literally shut our grid and all our communications down. What was most startling about it was this movie was like produced and written by none other than Barack Obama, which to me is a little bit scary because now I'm looking at this shit like, is this something that's to come? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or like we getting ready for a cyber attack? Because we are so vulnerable as a population right now. If all this shit shut down, bro, we would not really know how to survive. Like, we Google, like these phones are like a part of our bodies now, right? And we Google everything we want to know. The information's at our fingertips, which probably shrunk the capacity in our brain for memorizing just a lot of shit when we know it's stored somewhere in a cloud. So if that shit was to go out, we are fucked. Like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? No communication? You talking total chaos and collapse. So, yeah. What? Somebody say China's doing it now? I gotta look that up, bro. I gotta look that up. Well, guys, this has been a great evening. We've had some fun. We've talked about some things. And I guess we're going to close this out. So this was cool. Jennifer, what's up? Edwin Reed, King Lumpkins, Travis Allen, Capital Gains, Vivian Frazier, Donald Foster, Burnt Popcorn. Everybody that tuned in, I really appreciate the love, y'all. Shout out to my YouTube family, Facebook family. Appreciate all y'all. And we gonna get on out of here. So appreciate y'all tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, and God bless.